Hello, today we're going to talk about precision versus accuracy. So, precision is how close values are to each other. Essentially, consistency. Accuracy is how close values are to the true or accepted or right value. This is basically correctness. So if you think about bullseyes, so here I'm going to draw some really terrible bullseyes. So let's say here's a circle kind of, and maybe you have some other rings there, and then you have your bullseye in the middle. Let's say you have points that are, let's say you throw your darts and you go in here, 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 and here. So this is not precise. They're really not close to each other. And when you throw a dart, your goal, in theory, at least for the most part, let's say we're doing basic where our goal is just to hit the bullseye. We're not doing anything complicated. So if your goal is to hit the bullseye, you weren't accurate either. So your darts were not close together, and they were not close to the target. Let's try another one. Oh, they might get worse. We'll see how this goes. Okay, we're just gonna this is a bullseye. I'm defining it that way. Let's say you throw darts and you're trying to hit the bullseye and they end up there. Those are precise. You throw a dart, you try to hit the bullseye, you hit there instead. But since your goal was the bullseye, they're not accurate. I'm going to draw one more bullseye. We'll see, where it falls in terms of... Ugh. I don't know, is the second one or the third one worse? It's kind of hard to decide, isn't it? Yeah, you can let me know when you see me next which one's the worst or which one's the best. Put them in order or something. Don't do that. Okay, and then lastly, let's say you throw your darts and they're all... Oops. It'd help if I could use my pen properly. Let's say they're all right in here. Okay, so those are precise, right? They're all right around each other. And since our goal was to hit the bullseye, it's pretty accurate too. So I'm not much of a football person necessarily, but I do know that you try to get field goals. Let's say that's your field goal, and I believe you kick the football. I'm almost positive you kick the football, and you want to get it through there, and you get a field goal. Okay, so if you always hit the right goalpost when you're trying to kick your field goal, you're pretty precise because you're always hitting right over here. You're precise, but you're not getting your field goal, so you're not accurate. Let's say you always score a field goal. It's pretty much right in the center. You always score a field goal. Maybe it always goes through right in the center. You are precise because you're always kicking it in the same spot. And you're doing what you want. The goal is to get a field goal, so you're also accurate. If you basically hit goalposts, miss altogether, sometimes get a field goal, etc. So let's say you're really random. Let's say you're basically doing it blindfolded, or you're just really bad, like I probably would be if I tried. You are, well, you're not accurate. So you're neither accurate because you're not doing what you want, getting field goals. You're neither accurate nor precise. You're not precise either because the way you're missing your field goals is not consistent. Let's say no matter what you place on a scale, so let's say your bathroom scale that you want to weigh yourself on, the scale always reads 15 pounds. So let's say you step on the scale and you're like, cool, I weigh 15 pounds. Let's say my 4-year-old steps on the scale. Cool, 15 pounds. So does my cat, 15 pounds. Is that precise? Yeah, it is. It's always saying 15. Is it accurate? No. I mean, it might be by accident, but no. In general, like you're always getting 15, great, but it's definitely not accurate. For example, like if I were to step on the scale every day and it tells me 15 pounds, that's consistent. It's like, oh, I haven't changed weight, but it's definitely not accurate because I do not weigh 15 pounds. That would be terrifying and probably impossible. Last example, the speedometer in your car is always off by 5 miles per hour. So is this precise? This is slightly tricky, but yes, it is precise because if you drive 60 miles per hour, the speedometer will always say, speedometer always says, like let's say if it's 5 miles per hour above we're talking about, it's always going to say 65 miles per hour. So it's not necessarily that whenever you drive it says the same thing, but if you drive a specific speed, like today I drive 60, it says 65. Tomorrow I drive 60, it says 65. So it's precise. But is it accurate? No, it's not because it's not giving you the actual speed.